Okay, so now that we've got this guy talking to us with the chat box, what we want to do next is get a quest system working so that our NPC can give us a quest that we need to go and complete. In our example, we're going to get our NPC to get you to kill 5 orcs, and he's going to keep track of how many orcs you've killed. So let's edit the script on our friendly NPC. The first thing we want to keep track of is, has the quest started? So if we go to variables and create a new variable for this, it'll be a true false variable, and it'll be named kill 5 orcs quest started. Has the quest for killing 5 orcs started? That'll be the variable. Let's set that up when created. We're going to set this to false. So if we go to operators and grab that true block, connect it in, change it to false. So that variable starts out as false. The quest is not started. Now when you go and talk to this guy and he opens up the chat asking you to kill the 5 orcs, we are going to check, has the quest started yet? We'll check if it hasn't started, and then we'll say this. So we need another if block from control flow. Connect that in there, and put the broadcast block inside this if block. So this is going to be checking if the quest has started. We go to operators and grab that equals block, and then we'll go to variables and grab true false kill 5 orcs quest started. If that is false, then we'll get him to ask you to start the quest, and we can duplicate that false block up the top. And then once we have started the quest, we'll set that quest started to true. So we'll duplicate set true false kill 5 orcs and set that to true. Okay, now if you go and talk to him again, he shouldn't ask you to start the quest again. He should say something else. He should say, please hurry. There are still a certain amount of orcs that you need to deal with. So when we go and talk to the NPC again, we're going to check if the quest has begun, but if you haven't killed all 5 orcs yet. So we'll change this if block. We'll change this if block to an if else if block. So we'll click on that little cog icon there and grab else if and connect that in. And we can click there again to close that. So this is now going to check for another condition. It'll check this one, and if this is not true, then it'll check something else. Okay, we want this to say if the quest is started, so we can duplicate kill 5 orcs quest equals false. Duplicate that and set this false to true, but we also want to make sure that they haven't completed the quest yet. So we're going to have another variable that we're going to keep track of called 5 orcs killed. Go to variables and create a new variable, 5 orcs killed. That'll be a true false as well. 5 orcs killed. Let's set that to false when created. And we want to check in here if it's not true. So we're going to join this condition with another condition using an AND block from operators. True and false from operators. So connect that into there. So the orcs quest has started and 5 orcs not killed. So we want another equals block from operators, put it on the other side of and then from variables we want 5 orcs killed equals false. So we can duplicate that true block there, equals false. So the quest has started, but all 5 orcs have not yet been killed. So kind of like in the quest is in progress, basically. And then what do we want to say? If we go talk to this guy and the quest is in progress, we want him to say, please hurry. There are this many orcs left that you still need to kill. So we will broadcast a message again. If we duplicate our broadcast display chat message, but this text will update this. We'll make this say, please hurry. There are still, and then it might be 3 orcs left to deal with. But we don't know how many orcs there will be, so we're going to cut off our text there, and we're going to have another variable that we can keep track of for the number of orcs killed. Now the way that we can chuck a number in here is by joining it with a create text block. So if we go to operators and grab create text with from text, we want to connect it in like this, create text with. We want another slot in there as well, so we can click on that cog, grab item, connect that in there like that. So there are still, and then I'll put a space, please hurry, there are still, and then this is going to say number of orcs. Now we're going to keep track of how many orcs have been killed with a new number variable. So we'll go to variables, create a variable, we'll call this number of orcs killed, and that will be a number type. Okay, and then number of orcs killed, we'll set that to 0 when created. So operators 0. Number of orcs killed 0. Now to make sure this guy tells us the correct number, we're gonna we know that there are 5 orcs, and then if we've killed 2, that means there are 3 left. So we want to say number of orcs minus number of orcs killed. So we need a minus block from operators. Starts out as plus. Change that to minus. And then we know there are 5 orcs, so we can just type 5 in there. 5 minus, and then number of orcs killed we're storing as a variable that we just made. So we'll go to variables and grab number of orcs killed. Put it in there. Please hurry, there are still this many orcs to deal with. And then that last bit of the text, we'll duplicate this text block and type space. There are still this many orcs left to deal with. Okay, let's test that out now. Talk to the NPC, he gives us the quest. We'll go and come and talk to him again. And he says, please hurry, there are still 5 orcs left to deal with. Good. What if I go and kill an orc? Will he know? I've killed 2. He reckons there are 5. So that should be 3, right? There are still 5 orcs left. So the problem is he doesn't know when I've killed an orc. So we'll deal with that in the next video. We'll get the orcs, broadcasting a message to him so that he knows how many are left.